What's up guys, my name's Adapt, welcome back to another video on the channel. No face cam in this video. We've got another formation we're looking at and it's through the draft. Now I love the draft, I am loving it right now. Last year I didn't get to play it much because it wasn't that productive for me when it comes to making videos, but this year allowing you to change your custom tactics, it's a game changer as you guys can see right there. So it's been helping me out so much and it's allowed me to bring you guys foot draft videos. We're starting on the draft. I've barely got any coins right now, so this is the draft I used in today's video. Now I finished my draft. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I don't want to tell you where I came in the draft, but I have to get this video out to you guys before I open my rewards, so that's why there's no face cam. It's currently 3:30 in the morning right now, so it's quite late. So I'm getting this video out to you guys because I want to open these rewards for myself to build my club up. But am I in the mood to make a video right now? Not really, but I'm going to power through it, guys. I love making videos for you guys. I want to get this video out as soon as possible to you guys. So apologies for no face cam on this one. If you're a new viewer around here and you've stumbled across my video, then I do usually have face cam on my videos. My videos are usually with face cam, so if you guys are like, this guy might not be doing phase cam, I don't want to subscribe to him, I don't want to watch his future videos, then this is I don't want to say one-off, because there's going to be other videos like this I'm sure throughout this year, because sometimes you're just in a mood where you just don't want to turn on the face cam, you want to relax, you want to chill out, you're playing some games, and I want to record something cool for you guys. But today we're looking at a 4-1-4-1. Now I got this selection from the foot draft. This is my draft squad. I made a mistake with my last draft. I claimed the rewards before I actually showed you guys a squad, so I had to actually use players from my club and show you guys the custom text and player instructions I used on the players. But now I haven't made that mistake. Hopefully I won't make that mistake anymore, but I have the full team here, my selection, and I have the custom tactics and player instructions for you guys. So we're looking at the 4-1-4-1, as I've already said. A formation I wouldn't really do until near the end of looking at the 4-back formations. I usually go for the 4-1-2-1-2, bracket 2 to look at the beginning of the game, 4-1-2-1-2, wide variation. Just the very popular formations, even the 4-2-3-1. But whatever's popping up for the draft, whatever the best selection is, and I'm playing the drafts and I'm showing you guys how these different formations are doing for me. Yet again, I'm new to the game like you guys. I'm learning a new game and I love this game so far, guys. It's so much better in comparison to FIFA 19. It's got a lot of potential. There's a couple things EA need to tweak, and if they fix them, this could probably be in the top FIFAs EA have ever released. So this is the bench right here. So I've got Messi and Neymar on the bench now. You guys are going to see custom tactics and player instructions in correlation to how my team lines up. So as soon as minute 1 comes, what I do is I swap Messi and put him in the right wing role. I put Bernardo Silva in the centre mid role because I believe he can play that cam role very well. And I bring on Neymar for Hala. And then that is how the squad actually looks in game. So that is how I play in game, and it seems to work quite well. You guys are going to see how I did with it in the gameplay. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. So let's go ahead and put everything back to where it was. So the player instructions you guys are going to see are in accordance to the players I brought on, like I just showed you guys right there. That is how the team lines up in game. And this is the selection I got. The draft has been kind to me. I've played 2 drafts so far, and both drafts have been very nice to me in squad selection. And I don't want to ruin anything for you guys. It's getting hard for me, but this is the squad I did choose. I got Edison in goal, Laporte, Cancelo, Van Dijk, Zanetti, Felipe Anderson, De Bruyne. We have Desai. We've got Vidal, we've got Bernardo Silva, and we've got Haller up top. I believe that's middle Desai, and I believe that is middle Zanetti, if I'm not mistaken. So you've got 2 icons in there, and I'm happy with how the team's looking. If I want to bring anyone on, there's De Ligt, Umtiti, Robertson, and obviously Messi and Neymar, who I bring on from minute one anyway. And then the reserves are just the reserves. I've got an informed Tammy Abraham on there, but I don't think he'll be too good in game because I've heard other people say he feels a bit clunky in game, but I'm not too sure. I haven't used Tammy Abraham in FIFA yet, but from other people's recommendations, they've said he's a bit clunky, doesn't feel good in game, so I didn't try my luck with using him. So this is the squad. I'm going to get into custom text and player instructions. I've been talking for long enough already. So let's get into custom tactics. Let's get into the player instructions I set on this draft right here. And I will be right back. Now getting into the custom tactics. So I'm in the experiment stage, the same as you guys. You guys are clicking on this video probably wondering what are the best custom tactics, what are player instructions. I am trying to figure that out myself. Obviously I've got experience, I've played this game for quite a long time. I know what I'm doing in my opinion when it comes to custom tactics and player instructions. I'm not a pro, guys, by no means I'm not a pro. I'm not exceptional at the game. I'm not at a pro standard, but I believe I'm decent at the game. I believe I've got a decent understanding of custom text and player instructions and what they do. And for the defensive style, we've used balanced. I think this formation caters to a balanced. There's a good median when it comes to defense and attack in this formation, and you feel that we got one DM, we got two centre mids, we got right mid and left mid. You can play down the centre of the pitch and down the wings in this formation. Obviously you got one striker. And to be honest, my striker didn't feel too isolated. My right mid, who was Messi in this formation, was up top with Neymar, and they were both performing well up top. For the defensive style, we've got balanced. Width, I've got it at 5 bars. So yeah, again, I'm experimenting around the 5 bar region, around the 6 bar region sometimes. I usually have width lower because of my experience from past FIFAs, but this is a brand new game. I need to learn it, guys. I haven't learned it at all. I haven't even played 10 games yet. I haven't even reached double digits of games. So that's how little of the full game I've actually played. So we've got 5 bars of width. I've got 4 bars of depth. And then for the offensive style, I have balanced. We got a good median in this formation, a good balance between attack and defense. And I don't want to mess that up too much. I want to cater towards that, and I want a nice balance, because as important as scoring goals is, defending is. If you can keep a clean sheet, it is very unlikely you're going to lose games. You can only really lose games on penalties in the draft if you keep a clean sheet every single game. So defending is a key point of this game. Is where there's a huge skill gap in this game, I do believe. So making sure your defensive skills are sharp, making sure your defense maintains a good structure, especially in a formation which caters towards that. You don't want to be playing against your formation strengths. So you've got balanced defensive style. Width, I've got it 2 bars away from the max. I hover around 2 and 3 bars for formations with wingers. So sometimes I have it 2 bars away from the max, sometimes I have it 3 bars away from the max. And then when you've got a more narrow formation like the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow variation, then you'll see me turn width down for offensive style a bit more. For players in the box, we've got it at 6 bars, because Neymar, he isn't a very tall player. He isn't very tall. He's tall enough to possibly get his head onto some balls and cause an aerial threat if the ball's whipped into him and he's free and has space and time, but I'm not completely eliminating the chance of getting across into a box. I do have wingers in this formation, so if I can cross and if I can use crosses to my advantage, I will do that. For corners, I have it at 3 bars, which is what I normally have it at. Nothing really changes there, to be honest with you guys. And then for free kicks, I've got it at 1 bar. Now getting into the player instructions, stay back hole attacking on João Cancelo. He might be a bit more of an attacking fullback, but I believe he can stay disciplined on the right and he can do his job there. In the left back row, I've got Zanetti on stay back goal attacking. Then for Desai, I've got him on balance stay back goal attacking and cover centre. I don't want him man marking because he's playing on his own when it comes to being a defensive midfielder in this formation. So if I commit him to man mark, he's only going to be on one player, and I want him to constantly be hovering around the pitch. I want him to be a burden for my opposition. I want him to be making lots of standing tackles and imposing his physical presence upon my opposition. So I've got him on balance because I don't want him on cut passing lanes, because I don't want him getting out of position too much, but I don't want him on man mark, just solely focusing on one player, because if he's got all of his focus onto one player, then I'm going to have problems there, and my opposition is going to find it very easy to break me down, and it will leave my defense exposed, because the defensive midfielder provides that extra bit of protection before your opposition can get to your defense. So that's why I have Desai on balance, stay back while attacking, and cover center as well. Cover center is very important. You don't want him getting out of position. You don't want him invading on Vidal and De Bruyne's space. You just want him to be disciplined. Then on my right center mid, I haven't done anything on Vidal, but I bring on Bernardo Silva anyway. So you guys are seeing Vidal on your screen right now, but I'm treating this as if it's player instructions for Bernardo Silva, because as soon as I put Bernardo Silva in that centre mid role, then he is going to get them instructions that I've set on Vidal. So for a player like Bernardo Silva, a playmaker, a very good midfielder, and not a defensive-minded midfielder at all, I don't want him to be on stay back or attacking. I don't want him to get into the box for the cross, because I don't want to commit too many midfielders forward. So I think balanced on everything is the right thing for Bernardo Silva. Now my right mid, which would be Messi coming on, I've got him on cut inside, getting behind, and conservative interceptions. Why I've done that is because I don't want him wasting too much energy. I know he's not a player to be tracking back, because he's an attacking threat. He is very good up front, and he can help my attack so much. So I don't want to be wasting any of his energy, because I know he hasn't got a big enough physical presence. I know his tackling stats aren't good enough to be able to intercept him balls and winning 50-50 challenges. So I think conservative interceptions is the right thing to conserve his energy later on in the game when I'm on the attack and my opposition's defenders get more tired. So I've got Bernardo Silva on cut inside, getting behind, and conservative interceptions, but obviously this is for Messi when he comes on the pitch. And then I've got it on balanced crossing runs, because Messi isn't an aerial threat at all, so there's no point in putting him on getting to the box for the cross. On my left centre mid, De Bruyne, get forward, get into the box for the cross. That's pretty much self-explanatory when you look at the type of player De Bruyne is. A very attacking midfielder, a great midfielder, a midfielder who's great at dribbling, who's pretty much good at everything. And he's got a reasonably good physique to be able to hold players off and to be strong on the ball and be able to dribble effectively, be able to pass effectively. He can do everything when you think about it. His physical stat isn't the best on this game, but it isn't exactly representative of how good the player is at winning 50-50s. When you look at the best players for winning 50-50s, they're usually taller players with average to stocky physiques. So De Bruyne, I think, can do well for himself and getting forward. He's an attacking midfielder. I want him supporting Neymar when he comes on. And I feel like that's where he is most effective, getting forward and creating opportunities. In the left mid role, Felipe Anderson, cut inside, getting behind, getting to the box for the cross. Now cut inside, getting behind, he's a quick player. I want him getting in behind. I want to exploit my opposition down the wings, but getting to the box for the cross, I believe he is good enough to be some type of an aerial threat. He isn't going to be a type of aerial threat as Cavani would be, and Ibrahimovic, someone like that, even a Harry Kane, but I do believe he is tall enough to cause a problem, and if he finds himself free in some space, then I believe he can get a header off and make something happen from a cross. And then the striker role, this is for Neymar when he comes on. And what I have for Neymar, Haller's here right now. I sub him off as soon as the game starts. I just have him on stay forward. I don't want to commit him to stay central or getting behind, because he is playing up front on his own. And if he tries to get in behind and my opposition is marking the pass, who else would I pass it to? Because he's the only striker already up there. And if he commits himself to staying central or getting him behind and my opposition knows what he's doing and has got the pass covered, then I'm going to have a problem when it comes to attacking, and Neymar isn't going to be able to receive the ball. So guys, those are the custom tactics, those are the player instructions for the 4-1-4-1 formation. Yet again, I'm new to the game. Don't go too hard on me, guys. I'm still learning the game as much as you guys are. Every tactic works a bit differently according to your playing style, so these aren't the perfect custom text and player instructions. I don't even know if they are for my playing style, but with the results I got, you guys will see if they were good or not. But I'm still learning this game as much as you guys are, so bear with me for now. And if you've enjoyed this video so far, I hope you guys can smash the like button down below. Now let's get into the gameplay. Now getting into the gameplay, guys, first team we come up against, this guy has got a very good foot draft, and I refer to that front three. He's got Pele and Messi, which is a lethal combination in itself, and then he's got Neymar as well. So I knew this was going to be a tough game. I knew it was going to be challenging, and this guy had the draft, but is he good enough at the game? We're going to have to wait and see. This is the first round, so you don't really know what to expect. Now, in the first game, we go 1-0 up, and I believe I went 1-0 up with Bernardo Silva. He played very good in that central role. Zanetti was doing very well in the fullback position. Laporte and Van Dijk, great combination together. As I say that, he just scores with Pele. Now Pele and Messi, they're just great. They're just another level in this game. They're on another level. They're on the level with Cristiano Ronaldo and what he was at in FIFA 19 and the previous FIFAs. Messi and Pele are absolutely outstanding this year from what I've used in the foot draft. What I've come up against, they've just been performing great every single game. So I pass the ball to De Bruyne. De Bruyne manages to put it past his keeper. So I get a bit fortunate with that. It was playing at some speed the game. The keeper was coming at me very quickly, and I slotted it past him before he could get a foot to it. So I was lucky with that one. So it's 2-1 at this point. A very good tackle by Zanetti. A good challenge. And we're on the ball right now. Bernardo plays it to Messi. Messi with the La Croqueta. He plays it to Desai. Desai plays it to De Bruyne. So some very good build-up play in the middle. I'm just waiting for some space to open up. I'm waiting for my opportunity, and the opportunity comes, and we open my opposition's defense up with the fake shot. I take it past his defender with the fake shot, and Messi puts it into the back of the net nicely. So a very good goal from Messi, just showcasing to you guys what he can do on this game and how good he is. It's very unlikely he's going to miss in a position like that. The angle was set up perfectly for even a rubbish player to score. Someone who's 75, 76 rated. Jordan Henderson's midfielder card could probably score that goal. So I wasn't expecting a miss from Messi there, and he didn't let me down. And Neymar's on the ball. He makes it 4-1. So we go 4-1 up. We've got a 3-goal cushion, so I don't want to relax at all, but it just reassures me that it's going to take him quite a bit to even come back in this game. So 4-1, I had this game quite secure. I kept playing my game, and we have the ball with Messi here. Messi tries to go past Desai. He does tackle me. Neymar's on the ball, and he's sprinting down the byline, and he puts a ball into the box, I do believe. He tries to pass. A good block from me, but he goes ahead and takes the shot. I did well to mark the middle of the pitch, but he took a shot from the side, and he managed to get a goal and make it 4-2. So the game ends 4-2. So first game, 2-goal cushion. I don't want to say 100% convincing. He was 2 goals away from equaling the scoreline, but I do believe I did a good job in that game. Haller with the back heel to De Bruyne, a bit risky there. Haller and De Bruyne teaming up with each other, and De Bruyne putting it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. So that's a good goal from Kevin De Bruyne. It's what you'd expect off a card like that. I think I was using his inform, so that's something you should expect even more. You should expect even more from an inform card. And then Messi puts it into the back of the net with a nice finesse shot, doing what Messi does best, scoring goals. He is ruthlessly clinical when he gets in front of goal, guys. He makes that 2-0. De Bruyne and Felipe Anderson doing some nice passing work, and I'm just waiting for gaps to open up. I play it through to De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes a shot. His Neuer is good enough to save that shot, and this guy is going to try and counter-attack me. A great tackle from Cancelo. Cancelo plays it to Felipe Anderson. Van Dijk's on the ball, plays it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva with a nice drag back, playing it to Desai. Desai to Neymar. Neymar to Messi. That is beautiful. That is quick. That is responsive play. A good bit of one-touch passing, and Messi's through, and I slot it past his Neuer card. So that was very good, and I was very happy with that goal. and at 3-0 this guy goes ahead and quits, and I believe we're in the semi-final now, so it's starting to get serious. This guy wasn't bad at all. If he's in the semi-finals, he can't be bad, so it was a bit of a challenge. Vidal and Haller teaming up. Haller is subbing him off, but Vidal's going to come up with the goods, and he makes that 1-0. So Haller trying to give me a reason not to sub him off, but I'm going to sub him off and bring... I can't even remember who I bought on, guys. But I do make it 1-0. This guy is going to try and come straight from kickoff. He has the ball with Vasquez, plays it to Griezmann. De Bruyne tries to play it to Griezmann. I intercept the ball. Messi and Neymar with some nice teamwork. Then Felipe Anderson's on the ball. Neymar finds himself on the ball. This guy's going to try and do a standing tackle rashly, and I counteract on that, play it through to Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson puts it past his keeper and into the back of the net, and after that, that guy had enough. 12 minutes in, it's 2-0, and I ran away with that game. I don't know why he would quit at 2-0, especially in the draft semi-final. I think the normal person would stay in the game and try and get something back. It's only 2-0. If it's 4-5-0, I would understand. Maybe 5. I've come back from 4 before. You guys saw in the last video, I came back from 4 goals down. I just don't think anyone should give up, especially in the foot draft when you put coins or FIFA points to enter into it. So Salah with a nice star croqueta. I'm just waiting for some space to open up. This is the draft final. It's intense. I do make that 1-0. The scoop turn is absolutely amazing in this game. And doing it with a player like Neymar, a player as quick with the ball as Neymar, with the good footwork as Neymar, it's next level, guys. It is crazy how good Neymar is on the ball, his balance, how quick he pulls off skill moves. 5-star skillers, they just pull off skill moves at a different speed, and then Neymar is just absolutely ruthless on the ball. I play it through to Felipe Anderson, to Neymar, and Neymar puts it into the back of the net with a green timed shot. Happy with that. I got it green timed there. I was getting some yellow timed shots early. I was still scoring some, but I want to get that green timed nailed down. Usually I wouldn't use a time shooting at all. Sometimes I do double tap the B button just out of instinct, but usually I don't let it come down to the time finishing because I am not experiencing that at all. I haven't practiced it at all, and I don't want to get a red time shot, and I don't want to blast the ball wide. So guys, that is the end of the gameplay. I'm going to get into the rewards, and I'm going to show you guys the packs I opened. This is going to be done post-com as well. I just haven't edited the gameplay and the packs in the same clip. So I'm going to get into post-com of me commentating over the packs, and I will be right back. Now getting into the rewards, guys. So I did manage to win the foot draft, as you guys know already. So I get 2 mega packs for it and a premium gold pack. Didn't know what to make of that. I've had worse. I've definitely had worse. I've had the worst possible draft rewards quite a few times from what I can remember. So I don't know really how to tell what's what. I know the black doors means a rare card. The flash with the lights, when it flickers once on its own, then that means it's a walkout. So I know how to tell a walkout or a board, or if I'm getting something good, but I'm not too sure on how to know absolutely everything. I'm still working on that. So I know that was a rare card right there, and I did get Belotti. Sometimes it is confusing with the flickering lights because I haven't opened enough packs yet, to be honest with you guys. I do get a Mendy there, and Mendy is currently going for quite a bit. I don't even know if I've sold that Mendy card yet. So from rewards, I did get a Mendy, and it's just disappointing right now. I haven't got anything too great from Foot Champs rewards. I don't know what's happening. You guys are seeing in these rewards. I was just disappointed. You go through all of that effort to win the draft. You win it convincingly and you win it well. You didn't get lucky in any of the games, and this is how you're rewarded. It's just the thing when it comes down to luck. When you win the draft, you should be guaranteed at least something. You can't be winning the draft and not even making a profit at times. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Now, from that, I thought that was a walkout just there. with the lights and stuff. So that just shows you guys how I get confused sometimes with the flickering lights and everything. But I do get a Lindelof there. Now, I know he's from the Prem, plays for United, popular club, but he still doesn't go for much. But an 81 rated card, that's decent for an 81 rated card. I was looking, he was like 3k, 2k I do believe. I think he's around 2k. I think it was around 2k. So guys, that is the end of this video. And you guys have just watched the rewards. You've watched me not get rewarded at all for winning a FUT draft, but it happens. It's just one of them things. I do make the Barcelona badge my active badge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.